I'm a big dog, who you wanna be? Yeah. Diamonds on my wrist and on my I smoke Zaza, I'm in Lala off them. Took the T-tops up the vet, I need her. Then I do the fucking dash like Nifa.
So this car has been through a lot.
This car has been through way too much. I've done a lot of things, as you can tell.
It looks a lot different.
We didn't post for a good
Actually,
year.
I think they didn't even, but last time they saw this car was before the whole car even got painted.
Oh shit. Well, it's going back to get repainted, first of all.
Yeah, but it did get painted.
Come look at this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yeah, so we did a lot to it. It's got new wheels. It has a nice sticky tire setup in the back now. A couple of NT05s.
Yes.
BCs all the way around. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's got BCs all the way around. And then I got really bored, so I decided to do a little something extra.
Oh, what'd you do? Oh, got tired of the little 3-valve.
Yeah, I put a Coyote in it. Had the Coyote for a good month. Then it took a shit.
Yeah, insert clip here of what it sounds like. It doesn't sound too good.
So, I did everything to this motor too. There's Bassani long tubes, there's an 18 manifold, E85 setup.
It was ready for E. Never got to ran it though.
Ready for E.
There's probably 500 miles of the swap. I mean, not even, probably.
Not even.
Probably 250 miles at most.
I bought the motor used, and it's kind of my fault. I took a risk. I got it off Facebook Marketplace, and it did run for a month.
Apparently it had 30,000 miles on the motor, which was believable because it was very clean.
It was super clean motor.
It was definitely probably just beat the fuck out of 30,000 miles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what happened to it completely, but all I know is I was in a mid-pull going 70, I think it was like 7,600 RPM, shifted into third, and then it went, and then shut off. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But it sounds like there's a rod knock. It really does. I'm not 100% yet, but that's what I'm guessing. It does have full exhaust. I do have an X-pipe, and believe it or not, I actually use my old X-pipe from the 3-valve.
Yeah, it's got a 3-valve X-pipe back, 3-valve setup, and it sounded great. That's what you used to be. You used to be a 3-valve.
Way better than that. But yeah, it's like starter. I think there's a fuel pump. That runs the car basically. It's a power by the hour swap.
One of the first swaps too.
Yeah, it's one of the first ones that are actually done. But then I guess I overdid it.
Which is not the swap's fault. It's the motor fault.
Not the swap's fault at all.
The swap was great.
It was power by the hour. Those guys are super cool, you know. But it did take some time to get to where it needs to be now. Yeah, I gotta put another motor in it. Other than that, it was fun while it lasted. And believe it or not, it is the 3650 still. It is the stock 3-valve transmission.
Yeah, and 3-valve clutch.
Yeah, it's
you just did a 5.0, just a 5.0 flywheel.
Yeah, I got an XZ. No. McLeod or McLeod, however you say.
So that clutch was definitely at its peak because it's like a 450 horsepower clutch, right?
I think it was a Mach 400 or something like that.
Mach 400.
But yeah, it was actually holding. Other than that, I mean, it did run really well. It's just I had to get back to where it needs to be. I mean, honestly, the more you guys watch, the quicker this shit will be done. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I want to get this thing running. I want to get it fast. I think, who was it? Yeah, I think it was Palm Beach or someone like that. Brent Speed, that's who it was. So actually, Brent Speed did a swap on one of these. They used a Gen 2 Coyote. This is a Gen 1. And they put an MT82 in it. And same bolt-ons I have, same everything basically. And it was going 10s. It was like 10.7, I think it was, with a spool rear end. I mean, drag car.
NA car. 10s, that's a good deal.
That's a good deal. That's what I'm trying to go for.
You got plenty of room to play with.
I do want to put it back to where it needs to be, you know, back in its prime, back to making all 450 horsepower and shifting gears and passing clears. That's how I want to do it. But it is going to come back. It's just...
It'll take time.
Yeah.
It'll take time because we're going to be busy with the BMW for a little bit too.
BMW's going on the E85.
BMW and the Mach are going to have some time to shine right now, but then when we get bored of that, this will be back on schedule. We kind of tried to keep this a secret. Like, not a lot of people knew about the 5.0 swap. Kind of wanted to keep it a secret so we could play some guys, but it doesn't run anymore, so who cares? Yeah. It really does suck because it never really was official to where we could get good videos of it. So the only real videos we have of this car, like Snapchat, like snippets and stuff. But we do have a few videos of us picking up the motor and stuff. But other than that, really, not a whole lot. It was kind of just a quick little update video because, like, or else you'd have no idea what happened to this car. You know what I mean? It just disappeared, and you kind of see it in the background because it hasn't moved from this spot in about probably a month, 2 months?
About a month and a half.
Month and a half.
It's literally sat here, done absolutely nothing. I started it, checked for compression, way off. One was 170, and then the others were around like, I think it was 220. I have all the precise readings, but it's still, it was like 40 pounds off of each cylinder, so it's pretty much fun.
What are you gonna do about that?
Baby's killing it.